A Democrat won this weekend in a low-turnout special Senate election for a heavily Republican district. This is Monday, February 2nd, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, thanks for kicking off February with this Monday edition of the Texas Minute. A Republican statewide official has given thousands of dollars to Democrats. Find out who that is coming up. Democrat Union Leader Taylor Remmett won the special election runoff for Texas Senate District 9 on Saturday night, defeating Republican Lee Wamgas in a low-turnout contest to fill the remainder of an unexpired term. Remmett received 57.2% of the vote. Now, in context, less than 16% of registered voters participated in the special election runoff. Remmett and Wamgas were the top two candidates to emerge from the November election called to complete the term of the seat vacated by Kelly Hancock, who Governor Greg Abbott appointed to be the acting comptroller. Now, the legislative schedule, coupled with the GOP-heavy design of the district in a special election, means that Remmett is unlikely to ever cast a vote in the Texas Senate. An El Paso man was sentenced to nearly 3 years in federal prison last week after pleading guilty to using a cross-border tunnel to smuggle illegal aliens into the country. Oscar Ivan Creo and his accomplices construct the tunnel by connecting pre-existing storm drains from Juarez into El Paso. Illegal aliens were then guided through the tunnels where a box truck waited for them. The tunnel was first discovered last year by agents from ICE, Homeland Security Investigations, and the U.S. Border Patrol. Citing low enrollment, Texas A&M is eliminating its Women's and Gender Studies program. The move follows repeated criticism of the university for allowing left-wing course content into the traditionally conservative institution. All this happens in the context of university officials saying they have now examined roughly 5,400 course syllabi to ensure compliance with Texas A&M University system policies. Faculty member and department heads have reportedly modified hundreds of syllabi across 17 colleges and schools to meet the policy requirements. Interim President Tommy Williams framed the review as part of a broader effort to tighten oversight and rebuild confidence in the institution. Texas A&M was rocked last year by public outrage over course content that instructed students on how to introduce LGBT material to children as young as 3. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Hey there, folks. Chris Salcedo here from the Salcedo Storm podcast. As your friendly, liberty-loving Latino, I bring you a mix of engaging discussions to help us fight for our families, our state, and our conservative values. Tune in weekdays wherever you listen to podcasts.
Railroad Commissioner Jim Wright is seeking re-election this year as a Republican, but he has a record of financially backing Democrat candidates. According to a review of campaign finance records, Mr. Wright donated $46,000 to Abel Herrero, a former Democrat state legislator, in more than a dozen separate contributions spanning multiple election cycles. In the 2014 race for lieutenant governor, Wright contributed to Letitia Vandepute, the Democrat, instead of Republican Dan Patrick. In addition to backing Democrats, Mr. Wright donated $1,000 to Joe Strauss, the former House Speaker who rose to power with the help of Democrats and whose tenure was defined by repeatedly opposing conservative priorities. Wright won his 6-year term on the Railroad Commission by defeating incumbent Ryan Sitton in a shocking upset. He's now facing 4 challengers in the Republican primary. That's Beau French, James Matlock, Hawk Dunlap, and Catherine Colbert. You can find details on that story and the others mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was produced by Nick Shepard and based on the original reporting of Brandon Waltons, Addie Hovland, and Sidney Henry. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.